Hey nerds! Commander Legends is bringing us some amazing new stuff. Here's Gleemax's top 5 favorite new cards from Commander Legends. An honorable mention goes out to Jeweled Lotus, a 0 mana artifact that you can sacrifice for 3 mana, but you can only use that mana to cast your commander. This card represents so much of what I do not like in the format. It is an expensive must-run card that can go in every single deck. I will admit it is powerful, splashy, and cool, but I personally just don't like it. We don't need additional expensive mana accelerants in the format. Jeweled Lotus is just an honorable mention. First up, I'm cheating here a little bit, it's a cycle of cards, the Multilands. These are Vault of Champions, Training Center, Undergrowth Stadium, Spectator Seating, and Rejuvenating Springs. These enemy-colored dual lands enter the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents, meaning that in multiplayer Commander, they always enter untapped. These lands complete the cycle that was originally introduced in Battle Bond, which featured the Allied cycle. These are great dual lands, and any enemy-colored Commander decks would be happy to have them. To be quite honest, they're welcome additions and complete a long-expected cycle, and are number 5 on my list. At number 4, we have Apex Devastator. For 8 green, 10 mana total, you get a 10/10 with Cascade, 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 Cascade. You cascade 4 times. This card is the biggest, splashiest, dumb green creature I've seen in, well, like 2 sets. Have you seen Standard lately? Anyways, the card isn't great. 10 mana should just win the game with its effects. I know that it's a board in a can, but it's terribly inconsistent. If you were to play this and hit a Soul Ring, you would just be sad. To be quite fair, it's going right into my Azuri list, as that's my big dumb Timmy deck, and Apex Predator is going to be a lot of fun in it. The card is just a big, splashy effect. Apex Predator is number 4. Number 3 is Wrong Turn. For Tuna Blue, you have an instant which reads, target opponent gains control of target creature. That's it, and I love it. Normally donation or harmless offering cards allow you to give away your things, and decks like Zedru are based around this effect. But this gives away your opponent's things. The potential for political shenaniganery is insane here. This in no way removes the threat from the table, but if you're giving someone else's Ulamog, they aren't going to be coming after you if you're politically motivated. This is my kind of card. Tricky, indirect, silly, but a potentially powerful effect. Throw it into any deck and see how often Wrong Turn is the right play. At number 2, Keeper of the Accord, a 3/3 for 3 and a white. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than you, you create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more lands than you, you may search your library for a basic plains card and put it on the battlefield tapped. Then you shuffle your library. White got some love here. This is a great card. Often the tokens won't really matter, but the mana ramp will, especially in mono white, potentially allowing you to grab 3 basic plains a turn cycle. I'm very happy that white is getting such an effect. Sadly, he's 4 CMC, meaning that he'll be out after people have already ramped and will have ample time to kill him. Still though, in white, this effect is crazy good. He's more or less an auto-include in any mono white deck, and is number 2 on the list. Lastly, at number 1, we have Commander's Plate. Commander's Plate is 1 generic mana for an artifact equipment. The equipped creature gets +3/+3, and has protection from each color that's not in your commander's color identity. You can equip this thing to your commander for 3 generic, or to anything for 5 generic mana. This is straight up amazing in any monocolor deck that plan to use equipment anyway, such as Godo, Bandit Warlord, or Shram, Senior Artificer. Both gain protection from 4 colors, and incredibly efficient rate on +3/+3. This isn't the biggest bombastic mythic, but it gives monocolor, 2-color, and even 3-color decks a powerful piece of protective equipment. I like Commander's Plate because it strengthens monocolor decks and helps diversify the format. Additionally, if you run this in a colorless deck like Kozilek, it gives protection to all 5 colors. Commander's Plate is the card I am looking forward to the most in Commander Legends. Thanks for watching today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me down in the comments, what card are you most excited for in Commander Legends? Is it Jeweled Lotus? Is it Mana Drain? Is it one of the splashy new commanders? I'd love to hear about it.